Hi guys, I'm Journey from Journey's Hobbies and welcome back to episode, I have no idea once again, of my crochet podcast. First off, what's on my hook? What am I working with? I am making a blanket. I'm working it this way instead of this way. I don't know. I'm using a 5.5 millimeter hook. I'm doing a double, of course, I'm doing a double for a blanket. And then the yarn is Walmart's generic brand. It's around $3 and I think 46 cents. I wish I could remember the exact price off the top of my head, but I cannot. I think they recently-ish changed the price, so it was $1 more because it used to be $2 and now I think it's $3. But I don't know, but every time I go into my local Walmart, I literally cannot find this color at all. So, and I can barely find the blue. The one that I can only really find is the like black, gray, white one. And the purple is very hard to find as well. So I have 3, I think. Yeah, I think only 3 left of the blue of this. And then I have 9, you heard that correctly, 9 individual skeins of this yarn on my shelf. So yeah, I've already made this blanket once before, so this is not anything new. Last time I made this blanket, it was last year. It was 2024. I had made the blanket and I finished it and I didn't use it at all because I was like, I guess scared to like damage it and like, what's the word? Like use it because I didn't want it to like get fuzzy or whatever because it's not amazing yarn. Which, it was my first really big blanket. That's why I chose this yarn, because it was like $2 a piece at the time. Not anymore, it's like $3. And I really didn't know like what type of yarn I was into, really. I was just like buying really whatever looked nice, in my opinion. And honestly, this is a great like beginner yarn and whatnot. I do like it. I do think it's okay. The only problem I have with this yarn, it is not as soft as I would like it to be. That's just my preference. But other than that, I like it. I have not found a single, not to jinx it, knock on wood, a single factory knot in any of these. I know people hate them, but honestly, factory knots for me, if they tie them correctly, I usually don't care. But if they don't tie them correctly, then I care, because it's like, are you serious? I don't necessarily remember how I was doing the border. I'm literally just gonna guess, and if it's wrong, that sucks. I think I did it correctly. But yeah, so I don't even know what to talk about. I'm just gonna talk about like my crafts in my life lately. So if you guys are like, Journey, like your YouTube is getting a little weird, like why are you posting like this? Guys, I have lost all motivation to do anything. I'm going back to school very soon, like literally next week. And I'm working as well. And so there's that. But my birthday's coming up, so yeah. Very excited. Other than that, I've gotten a bunch of new yarn from my grandma, which I'm very excited to use, but I haven't touched any of it because I kind of am waiting to use that yarn until next year, which I know that sounds like a long time to wait to use yarn, but not really, since we're almost about to be done with the year. Plus, I want to focus on the like more time urgent projects that I have, which is like 2, technically 3. So there's that. Also, I've just like been having a lot of like crochet related pain again. This blanket's taller than me, by the way. I really have been wanting to make a lot of different projects lately, learn new stitches, learn new patterns. But I'm very just tired all the time. I don't know, like, if that's because of work or like it may be a medical thing. I'm not sure, but I'm just tired and not very, what's the word, like energetic all the time. But other than that, like, it's okay. Life, you know. I'm excited to go back to school, but I am nervous that when I go back to school, it's gonna be really exhausting, especially with work. But there's that. I also realized that I really like my YouTube because, like, when I get older, I'm probably not gonna post as much or anything. And I'm not talking like in my 30s or anything. No, I'm talking like old, like 60s and stuff. And so I want my like grandchildren and children to like go back and watch my YouTube and be like, oh, this is what grandma was doing when she was my age. Like, you know. Plus, I also would like to start making tutorials for stuff that I am making, because I know a lot of people have asked me, like IRL, in real life, sorry, I don't know why I just said that like that, and like online, you guys have asked me like for patterns for stuff and everything, and tutorials, and I basically blown you guys off, like everybody off with that, because I don't have like a secure, safe way to record like my hands. Like, I can put my phone here and literally go like this and hold it like that, but that's very hard to do. Plus you guys could probably hear like my breathing, and plus like I would have to talk during the video, So there's that. But I want to get like one of those phone stands and maybe a ring light. I do want to get a different table. So those are all things on my to buy list, to do list, whatever, that I just haven't got yet. I haven't really thought about it recently, but I'm thinking about it now because I think that would be really great, like something to do. And also like my posting schedule, like I don't know how it's gonna work. I haven't really, honestly, I've been trying not to think about it so like my unconscious self can think about it, and then when I go to think about it, I'll have like a better idea or understanding of what I want to do, because I really like my crochet podcast, but I really like my vlogs, like, and stuff like that, and I like, you know, get readies with me, but I love filming them, but it's the editing, the posting, and like making a description, making a caption, you know, putting in links, stuff for that is what gets me. And so I really, it's like what like makes me want to be like, oh, you know, like I don't even want to post that video anymore, I'll just delete it, which I have been doing a lot recently. I have filmed at least 4 videos in the last 2 weeks that I have just deleted because I didn't want to edit it, and that kind of makes me sad, but like also like I'm doing this to myself, like, you know. And so I'm hoping like I can get the show on the road and pre-schedule some videos, because that would be amazing. But I don't know. I think I might just not think about it for now. So there's that. And like honestly, like my content changes with me, which I know a lot of people like they're fine with that, but I know some people, like I literally had like over 200 people unfollow me when I took a break for like 2 weeks. And I just came back. I came back on the 18th. Today is, I think, the 22nd. I'm not sure. I don't know, but I lost so many followers. And like I'm always losing followers. Like I don't want to be like, oh, I'm losing followers. But like it was a little devastating. Because I didn't think it was gonna drop that much, and it really did. But like I understand, you have to be consistent and everything like that. You have to post good quality, good audio. Like I get all of that. Like this is not my first YouTube channel. My other ones I've deleted since, so they're not up anymore. But I do hope like my channel can be a place where like my future grandchildren and great-grandchildren even can come and be like, that's how grandma was, like that's how great-grandma was, like stuff like that. Because I mean, in my thinking, I would love if my great-grandma had a YouTube channel when she was like my age. Like I would love that. I would love to like see like what her thinking is, like what projects she's working on, like what quilts she's working on. She quilts, like what she's making, what she's doing with her day, like stuff like that. Like I would love that. Like that would be so interesting to me. But I don't know, hopefully my, you know, descendants will appreciate it and watch it, maybe. I don't know, they're gonna have a lot to watch, hopefully. My goal is to like literally vlog like a lot of my life on here. Not just like I'll stop in like a year or two. No, like I'm hoping to like put basically my entire like life on here. Not like my personal life, obviously, because this is the internet. This stuff is up forever. You know, but I don't know. I just think it's an interesting thought. Hopefully that'll happen in the future. And if not, that's okay. But, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to make it big, like big here on YouTube. But I am definitely trying to just promote the idea of living a normal life, which everybody has a different version of normal life to them. And to me, this is a normal afternoon for me when I'm off work in the summer. I don't have school. School's about to start up. I can just crochet and rant to whoever's watching this. And whoever's watching this, please like and subscribe, and I appreciate you very much. But like, I'm so excited as well for junior year. I also think my junior year is something I've been kind of dreading, for the fact of it's like one more year. Like, I still have one more year after my junior year. And it's like, dang, like, I'm so close yet so far is how it feels. And I don't know. I thought junior year was going to be here way sooner than it feels. And obviously it's here, but it took forever. It took forever. Like, I literally keep thinking for some reason that like last school year, my sophomore year, was my freshman year. And it's so crazy to think that. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I love crocheting. I hope everybody will crochet one day. Actually, no, I don't. Because then all the yarn's going to be taken and I'm going to be pissed. I take that back. Like, I had to think realistically on that one. I've been thinking about buying more hand-dyed hanks. And I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to collect them for now and store them properly until I find like basically the perfect project, which is what I do with a lot of my yarn. But honestly, a lot of my yarn on my shelves I have plans for, or concept of a plan. I have concept of a plan. Y'all remember when Trump said that? I have concepts of a plan. I can't do his voice. I know someone who can like do his voice perfectly, and it's a little creepy. It's a little creepy how well she can do it. But I have ideas that I want to, you know, share with you guys, obviously. But some ideas that I haven't written down or designed yet, which is another thing I was thinking about. I think I talked about this the last crochet podcast I did. I'm thinking about making like basically like a crochet pattern book for like myself, so I can look back on, you know, my patterns and everything. But I want to like laminate everything and print everything out so it's like really pretty, so that in my hope it could get passed down to my future kids, my future grandkids, things like that. So that's something that I might work on soon. I'm still like trying to think of like what I should put in it and stuff like that, because it's not like I'll be writing like actual patterns like full on. It's just like notes that I'll understand, but I hope, like, other people can understand. I don't know. But I would love to, like, be able to, even if it's just for myself, put, like, everything that I've made that I want to keep track of and everything like that, like, in a book. I think that's a good idea. I just realized that I kind of messed this edge up because I did it how I was doing an edge on a different project, and seeing as I did not do the same thing as this because I forgot how I was doing the edge, I messed it up. But it's okay. I think I'm gonna go through my room again, and because I haven't in like 2 or 3 weeks, and go through my room and see what I can declutter and give to Value Village, or what I can throw in the trash. Because I do have a couple cardboard boxes in here just laying on the floor. So I think I'll do that. I haven't really been doing things to my standard when it's been like to my room and like my hobbies and everything. Like, I feel like I'm slacking so bad because I just literally have not been doing anything. Like, this is my first time crocheting today, and like, I have a lot of pain in my shoulders especially, and I genuinely thought today that I was gonna hang out with one of my friends, but literally I'm kind of embarrassed to admit this, but literally the one friend that I called, literally, I think he's literally ghosting me. And that's actually like so devastating. But I'm trying to like think positive thoughts and just like give him the benefit of the doubt and just like assume he's busy and whatnot, or maybe he's sleeping. But like, I don't know. Like, it's a little upsetting. But you know, it's life. Gotta move forward. And yeah, I'm just trying to keep busy right now because I don't have off work for I think the next 3 days. So I'm not gonna really have time to be crocheting or doing a podcast episode for the next 3 days, and I'm fine with that. But I do want to get some crocheting in, whether it's with this whip or what? My mom, she's talking to somebody outside. I don't know who. Should I look? Of course I should look. It's my cousin. I love her. Anyway, I'm gonna go talk to my cousin, and I will catch you guys in the next crochet podcast or the next video. I don't know what the schedule is gonna look like for now, so bear with me, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.